Hello, Dr. Kemp here, the Hammond Doc, working on a Hammond AO28 preamplifier. So my camera's trying to adjust to the background, to me, to the preamp. And the gentleman on YouTube asked me to make some videos of my working on this preamp. So I decided to go ahead and do that for him. All right, as well as for you, Brother G. Okay, so I have a 25 microfarad at 50 volt electrolytic capacitor connected to my vintage Heathkit IT-28 over here. It's right here. Now I've already tested this using my Fluke 289 as well as my Syncor LC 101, and both of them showed that this electrolytic capacitor is bad, that needs to be replaced. The Syncor showed significant DC leakage, so I'm going to replace it. But let me show you this same capacitor evaluated by my capacitor checker, my Heathkit IT-28. Let's see what happens. So I have it connected. I have it set on bridge. I'm going to turn it on. Give it a second here. It's turned on electrolytic. I have it set on ×1 since it is a 25 microfarad. Now it's lighting up. You see the green light just came on. And of course, where I have it set, the eye is closed. Now I'm going to turn it. If this capacitor is good, the eye opens up. And here's the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15, and this is 25. This is so 25 would be right there. And you see, and the eye is still closed. So the eye did not open up. So that tells me right there that this cap is bad. The eye did not open. And I can hit discharge. It's sitting on discharge. That's why I just opened there. This is a 50 volt to check for leakage. Put it on 50 volts. Set on electrolytic. I'm gonna hit leakage there, and I expect that where it's setting now, that eye should close again. Okay, here we go. That's where 25 is right there. What I have 25 on. I had it right. Yes, 25. Okay. At 50 volts. So now what this is telling me is this. Plugging up my phone. Now, when I tested this on my SimCore LC101, the numbers were going down. And I didn't sit there and just hold it until it got down below the 244 limit. I let it go while it was in the 400 range. And so I assumed based on that, because it was descending slowly in terms of the leakage. And so I let it go. But and assumed that this thing was leaking DC. But now that I use it with my Heathkit IT-28, the eye opens up, which indicates to me that there is no significant leakage by this capacitor. However, it is not holding the charge as it should. Okay, so in terms of its operation as a capacitor to hold charge, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. In terms of leaking DC voltage or stopping DC, it's doing that according to this particular instrument. So I have confidence in this instrument letting me know about the leakage as well as the value. It's showing me that the value is no good, so it does need to be replaced. But let me disconnect it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and cut this off. This is the value of these analog instrument, the old analog instrument, opposed to the solid state. The solid state instrument is excellent, but it was taking so long that in terms of let's cut this on. In terms of the value, see, 54. So it's bad. 53.6. There it is. See that number? 53.5. But when I check for leakage, now my minimum allowable leakage on this particular cap is 244, according to my chart here. I got a chart that I pulled out, looked it up. It was 244, and it's in microamps. And when I hit leakage here, see, now that it's charged up, it's coming on down. And it's gone down to 230, 220. All right, so looking at this capacitor in terms of the Z meter is consistent with my Heathkit IT-28, that this capacitor is not passing DC. There you go. So it's below the 244. So this capacitor is not leaking DC. But value-wise, it does need to be replaced. Okay? So there you go. I will definitely replace that capacitor. And you saw me use the analog and then use my solid state analyzer, and they're consistent in terms of what needs to be done with respect to this particular capacitor. It's telling me that it's not passing or leaking DC, but the value of the capacitor is not at 25 microfarads. It's closer to 50 microfarads. It's double. So it's the tolerance. It's double its capacitance level, and so therefore needs to be replaced. All right, Dr. Kemp here with the Hammond Doc, working on this preamplifier for someone, and for you, Brother G. Until the next video, peace out.